Arctic Monkeys there with 505. Oh, you're listening to Dinner Time. This is Nerve. Hi, I'm Adam.
Hi, I'm Will.
Hi, I'm Max.
Oosh. So, boys, what do we have for dinner?
Well, we had our Christmas dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Big old Christmas lunch.
I cooked a fat off roast dinner for the flat, so a little bit full from that.
Oosh.
Yeah.
Back of the net.
Very full. Very full. Very sleepy, actually.
What have we been doing? Anything else in the week?
Oh, we have takeaway each Sunday, kind of treat ourselves, but we took it back, said, okay, let's have takeaway tomorrow. Instead of getting like pizza or, I don't know, kebab, like, you know what, let's go into town, treat ourselves a bit, get some sushi. Because my flatmates have never been to like a Yo Sushi sort of a place, you know, with a conveyor belt. I've been there a few times, big fan. So I took them there, loved it, it was a great environment, had some good food.
Yeah, it was really nice. Really nice.
The only thing is, afterwards, get the bill. Okay, we thought, okay, it'll be like 20 quid each.
So we're guessing, like, we're thinking it's going to be about 60 quid. You know, it's not too expensive.
Maybe a little bit less.
We're not counting the amount that we have as we go.
No.
But,
we didn't think it'd be that expensive, but between three of us.
Yeah. Maybe 20 quid each, so maybe a bit under if we're lucky.
It came to £93.
That's a lot of money. That's too much money.
That's like 30 quid each.
We also thought we'd get 25% discount. Apparently it doesn't work on Saturdays and Mondays. Just 2 random days.
Mental.
Right, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, I totally understand. Makes sense. Weekends, you know, it's good.
So we would have saved about like 20 quid. So we ended up spending £93 on some nice sushi.
Well, yeah, it was good. But
that was a interesting way to end the night.
They brought the check over and we just couldn't stop laughing.
We couldn't stop laughing. It's just like...
She put the number in the little cash machine. I thought she'd mispressed it. I thought she meant to press 6 instead of 9.
So, should we have a song?
Go on.
Nice. This is Coffee and TV by Blur. Nothing I love more than coffee and TV.
Wow.
So, what's the question of today?
What is the question?
What is the question?
What are we asking our listeners?
What is the best soft drink?
Wow.
It's good.
What is
That's a really
point?
in-depth question, yeah.
What is it? Fizzy?
Well, what is
Juice?
a soft drink? It's just anything...
Yeah.
Anything that's not water.
You know, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, or alcohol.
Yeah.
So
pretty much.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
So, personally, I like... I'm going to say Dr. Pepper Zero.
Wow.
Why
That's
is
very
Dr. Pepper
specific.
Zero, though?
Because I value my teeth.
Right.
I've already had what's it called? Where you had a hole in your face, cavity, and I've had that sorted.
That's your teeth, not your face.
Love that.
A bit different.
Same thing, different label, you know. And I just want to avoid it. And I like Dr. Pepper because it's kind of hard to tell what it tastes like.
Yeah.
You don't know what it tastes of.
No, it's very difficult to pinpoint exactly what flavour it is.
Literally.
Yeah.
Is it cinnamony or like gingery?
Just Dr. Pepper.
Peppery.
Pepper. You wouldn't say it's like black pepper, would you?
No. Didn't taste like ground pepper.
But I think it's really nice. Do you have any like negatives to Dr. Pepper? Or
No. Well, I don't like it.
I
really.
love it.
why?
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 I don't like the taste of it.
What's wrong with it?
You're just
I
wrong.
don't know.
I have to admit, it's very gaseous compared to other soft drinks.
Gaseous?
Yeah, it's got a lot of
A lot of
bubbles.
CO2 in there.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Just gas.
I
I
don't
would have
know.
said gassy personally, but...
Yeah, well, that's the
It's a bit too
incorrect
bubbly.
term.
Yeah.
It's too bubbly,
Hurts your
I think.
tongue.
That's the only like negative, but you know.
Okay. What about you, Max?
Yeah, what have you got?
We've got a few people coming in with this. Megan said appetizer.
That's a good choice.
That's a very good choice. Appetizer. We had appetizer with our Christmas dinner.
We've had 2 boxes of appetizers
We
today,
ordered like
so-
Whoa.
it's very
Oh,
nice.
you even
I
standing?
don't want to brag
It's a
or
very
anything.
fancy sort of thing. You go to a restaurant.
You feel
I like an
sophisticated.
New appetizers.
big bottles.
Adam Reason said Fanta fruit twist.
I'm following up with that. Fanta in general.
Just Fanta?
lemon.
Wait, Fanta lemon.
Can I
That's
say
discontinued.
You can get it on aeroplanes, so it's fine.
Yeah.
The supply.
Yeah, it's that and orange Coke.
You got to pick.
There's orange Coke.
There's orange. Yeah,
What?
they sell it on aeroplanes. It's
Never.
like
So it's only on airplanes as well?
Yeah.
How many airplanes have you been on to try these drinks?
Yeah.
He doesn't go on holiday.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, seriously, Fanta lemon, number 1, but got rid of it. Obviously,
Okay.
I don't know why.
So that's your top.
Yeah, but then
Okay.
coming in close second, just normal Fanta.
Normal Fanta.
Yeah, but not like zero Fanta because that's horrible.
I can only eat. I can only drink zero versions of things.
Why?
Just I hate it on the teeth now.
Hate on the
It feels
you
like I've
hate
got
it.
like it feels
Like
like
sugar
I've got
granules.
syrup stuck all over them.
That's nice though.
No.
That's what I'm looking for.
No, you know what I said about Greece last time. Don't like
Well, you
it.
said your brother
Yeah.
didn't like it actually last time.
Runs in the
Twist the
family.
words. Yeah. We've got Catherine from Essex saying Pepsi Max or pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice.
Pineapple
Yeah.
juice is pretty-
Yeah.
I rate that.
I'm a big fan.
Big fan of
He
pineapple
loves
juice.
a bit of pineapple juice.
Yeah. Hoskin loves his pineapple
Yeah.
juice.
All right.
Oh,
Should we
we've
have- oh.
got I haven't done mine yet.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Max.
Go on,
Getting ahead of yourself.
I
My
jumped
mum
in.
just said ginger ale.
I
do
like
not-
ginger
don't
beer.
I like
that
ginger
at all.
beer.
I assume
I
ginger ale,
hate
ginger beer,
ginger,
same
so-
thing. I like
You've
that.
seen, like, I've had a drinking habit of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you go through weird drinking habits.
I need to go through a course or something online to get me off of that.
What, drinking ginger ale?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, there's worse things to be addicted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, or better things.
Yeah. There is definitely things.
My drink though,
Go on.
a bit of an unconventional one. It's Iron Brew.
I disagree.
I like it. Natural.
Iron Brew is
natural
like
product.
bubblegum.
Is
It's
don't like
great.
it.
Scotland's most selling drink.
See, for me, the taste of it, the colour of it, what it looks like, they don't go together. You look at it, it's not. It's orangey.
Shut up.
You think it's going to be this
You're just
tangy
wrong.
sort of.
Shut up.
No, it's not going to be.
Shut
it tastes
up.
like bubble gum. Why is it
Well,
not
maybe
pink?
that's why it's good.
Make
That's why
it
it's
pink.
great.
Make it pink. Make
No,
it look like bubble
no.
gum.
Scottish
No.
don't do that.
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
like it.
I love. It's like.
Also, it's spelt wrong.
You know, it's the actual brew. Iron Brew. Well, it's like the natural product of Scotland. You can just imagine them like going to like the springs and the lakes and just putting the bottle underneath it, collecting it. And
Yeah, naturally sourced.
You know, every country in the world besides Scotland, the number one selling drink is Coke. Besides Scotland,
which is iron.
where it's Iron
no,
Brew.
No.
really?
Yeah, the most
Every
popular
country.
drink. Yeah.
Every country.
Wait, to be clear,
Coke is the
like
most selling
believe you.
like soft drink.
Oh, soft. Okay, yeah. I was going to say coffee is the most sold drink over water, but
Yeah, true. But yeah, Scotland just like, you know what?
that's luda.
What?
Ludicrous.
Did you just get bored just saying that and just didn't finish
Tried
it?
to be cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's hip.
sorry. So you know,
Kids, look at his shirt. He's down with the kids.
we've got more of that to come. But first, should we have a bit of a throwback?
Oh,
Yes, please.
We've got the Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin.
Ooh.
That was the Immigrant Song there. Gotta love it. This is Nerve. This is dinner time. I'm Adam. We got Max and Will.
yeah.
Hello.
Nice. So what are we going to talk about now? Well, let me tell you.
As he looks desperate to find
Yeah.
out what we're supposed
So-
to talk about.
Well, speaking of French,
What do you mean? So French people, am I right?
so speaking of the French, we've known this story for quite a while, and we
Yeah.
thought we'd share it with the rest of the public. There is a Frenchman called
There was.
Terror.
Terroir. He has no first name.
No,
Or
they-
second name.
I know.
He's just Terroir.
He's a man. He was French. Will's going to take it away with the story, and me and Max are going to just reminisce, basically, because I just think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So we found this man at some point last year on Wikipedia. Essentially, he was a French showman who was capable of eating ridiculous amounts of food, ludicrous amounts. There'd be meals set for 15 soldiers, and he would eat everything there. He would sit
Yeah.
down at the table, we eat 15 people's worth of food.
That's it.
Quite a lot.
I should probably say this guy's from like 1772. This isn't like
You made it sound like-
this wasn't like 10 days ago or something. Like
Yeah.
this is old news really.
He isn't just some like junkie.
No, he's not just some guy in London running around.
Yeah.
So you
Insane.
imagine this guy's gonna be pretty big. Like he's gonna be some big,
Like a fatty.
yeah,
Yeah,
big
pretty
tubby boy.
massive.
Yeah.
He's not. He was
Oh.
incredibly skinny. He would sweat like nothing else. His skin would hang off himself. Like it was just, he was a very loose man. Funnily enough.
Flaps.
Yeah. He was in the military, but he was discharged for eating too much,
Oh no.
and then put into a mental asylum because
really?
he ate too much.
No.
He was then discharged from the mental asylum.
Oh,
Because
on the
a-
grounds of
A 14-month-year-old boy went missing,
he ate
and
the
they presumed
boy.
it was him.
Yeah. Wait. What else did he do in the hospital?
Oh, he ate just like
He
body
c-
parts. And
yeah.
things.
He
drank
kept
blood.
escaping the hospital and like looking for offal
Yeah.
in like butchers
So-
in gutters.
Yeah, he would eat lizards, puppies, snakes. That was his act, by the way. Was when he was
He
a
was
showman
put into
before he
the
was in the
circus
military. Yeah.
before
Yeah,
being
because for some
a
reason-
soldier.
Presumably, the military people came around. They saw him doing his
Eating.
show, eating things. They're like, "That's going to make
He can hide spy documents.
that's
I
going to
believe.
make a good
Yeah.
soldier."
Yeah. I think the
Um,
most interesting thing about this man was the autopsy that they did afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because just the stuff, like you think, oh, how did he do all of that? How did this happen? Have you got the autopsy?
I'm sort of
Or-
looking through it now.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, the things that they found about his anatomy were just mental.
It was they were able to open his mouth and see directly into his stomach. So he
Like, that's-
basically had no throat.
But like, there's supposed to be so many like different like muscles
That's
between
insane.
Just a tube.
How did this person exist?
them. Yeah.
French.
I don't. There you go. There you go. He was
That's-
French.
Nice. I think
They found a gold fork lodged inside him.
that's what he believed killed him himself,
So he
wasn't
could
it? Or
swallow
something
the whole
like that?
fork.
Yeah. He was confident that was what was making him ill. I think it was tuberculosis that he died of.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and it was the golden fork that supposedly was continuing the infection. I think, what was it? His stomach was riddled with ulcers.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
It's
Yeah, his stomach,
horrible.
liver, gallbladder. It's horrible. It's disgusting.
And the smell, I can imagine it would just been.
Yeah, we'll talk about this on a show about eating, you know.
Yeah.
I think it fits quite well.
Yeah, it does.
It's also disgusting, though.
I think we just need a TV show made about this guy.
Yeah.
Or like a film.
A film.
I'm willing to bet someone owns the rights, because the majority of these historical stories, someone owns the rights to them. And they're just kind of sitting on the studio without any writers or anything like that, because they haven't had any money put into the story.
Yeah, because the idea we had was you find 6 other people that sort of embody maybe like the other deadly sins. And then this guy's obviously gluttony. You can find some other like interesting stuff.
Yeah.
And that could be like a Netflix series.
You know when you're like walking about just anyway, you see like a homeless person like pick up a cigarette and like start smoking it.
I think it's like eating it.
like a very small like cigarette.
Yeah.
Like people pick up change. You imagine this guy like a stray dog walking around just picking up something off the floor and just eating it.
Just eating it.
Just
much or anything. And this is like the 1800s.
He would do it
so
live as well. They would just be live
everywhere.
like puppies and kittens that he would just engulf.
Just
take a munch.
It's not even like swallow. It's just in his mouth. And
What's that Pokemon? Gulpin.
Gulpin, yeah. Gulpin and Swalot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what he basically was.
He's just this tub.
Or like Kirby.
He is curvy, actually. He is literally curvy.
It's terrifying. I just want to know what his face must have looked like, because it must have been just like horrific.
I can't imagine
Just
someone like
mouth.
that existing now.
Just all mouth.
Honestly. I'm just in awe.
Bewildered.
Yeah. Should we have a song?
Yeah.
on.
After that.
Oh, okay. We've got Falling Down by XXX Tentacion. Is that right,
That's
Max?
the one, yeah.
You're
That's
down
his
with the
name.
kids. It's crazy how 2 dead people can
I made
write
that
a song.
joke. No, I made that joke in the break. Right,
Nah.
that's my joke.
Untrue. You're listening to Dinner Time. This is on Nerve. You got Adam, Max, and Will.
Yeah.
Currently 7:30. You know,
Almost.
kicking it back.
Yeah.
So I've got a bit of a food fact for you guys. A
Oh.
food film fact.
Oh, yes, please.
On the set of the Ocean's 11 film,
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, he got it to be written into his character that he would eat during every shot of him. Every shot, practically in the film, he will be eating something.
Right.
Why was he not allowed to eat?
Well, he didn't like that the breaks were quite minuscule, so he just made the director or the writer just put it in. So there's a lot of continuity errors around him with food around him. And there's a scene where he has to see one of the main characters come down some stairs, and they shot it so many times that he managed to get through a whole bowl of shrimp.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much. Ding! I think it's time for Coop News.
Oh, here we go.
That came out of nowhere.
Another segment.
Yeah, I know. I was
That's
getting bored
just
of my
sort of
own
flew
fact, to be honest. Yeah. So, shall I go first?
Wait,
Yeah.
tell what the listeners are. What it is
All right,
again.
Co-op news. So basically, me and Max, over the summer, used to go into Co-op, and we would look through the Co-op aisle, and we'd see all these rubbish tabloids, and we
magazines.
just noticed some of the headings are just ludicrous, or as I would say, luda.
Luda.
Yeah, stop.
I think they're just mad.
I think that's a thing now. I'm
Yeah.
happy with that.
I'm
I
not
like
happy.
it.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
with
lit.
it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So we're going to read you some of the headlines, and they just make us laugh, basically. So I'll go first. We'll go around after that. Party, games, and turkey, and then a knife through mum's chest.
God.
What?
A twist. Where'd that come
Yeah,
from?
I know. And then you always get these lovely pictures of the family. Like, I'm assuming prior to the incident and not after. And it's just this very happy-looking man. And like,
Yeah, he looks very pleased with himself.
And then-
Maybe he was the one who stabbed her.
yeah. I believe. Well, it says party, games, and turkey. I think they must have been playing like Happy Families or Monopoly because nothing.
And then something got out of hand.
Yeah, Monopoly gets to the end of it.
Yeah.
A lot of stress.
At each other's throats, basically.
Builds up. Yeah, you got 3 hours of just
Yeah.
trying to steal each other's money.
That's the thing. My dad used to be very clever when he was playing Monopoly.
You
He
just steal
would
money.
he would just buy out all the houses because you can eventually put so many houses down that no one else can put houses down,
Yeah.
and you can never afford the hotel. So he just monopolized the whole thing
That's
by having
yeah,
houses.
It's the name of the
It's the name of the game.
Whoa,
Name of the
Monopoly.
game right there.
So,
Smart man.
Wow.
See, there's another
He
trick you
actually
could
played
do.
the game.
There's a trick you could do. When people go to the toilet, take their money. Just,
Or,
yeah, really easy.
no, it's better, buy an identical set and then put loads of money in your pocket.
No, that's expensive. You got to
No.
spend real money
Yeah,
on
but
that.
you win every game long term.
That's worth.
Also, there's a little subheading that they like to put in. But what he did was monstrous. It just says.
It's really small as well.
How did you not
To
buy that
clarify.
magazine? That, like, if I saw
They
that,
like-
I'd just straight away
I
buy
don't know
it.
how much they are actually. Have we got another one, Max? Do you want to go with yours?
Max?
Okay, here we go. This is the title. It says toy warning. Is it-
Is it in caps?
I'm scared straight away.
yeah, full caps as well.
Toy
It's
warning.
italic as well, so so it looks really dramatic. Toy warning. Don't let a stocking filler blind your child.
Oh my god.
Blind is in capitals as well.
What are you buying your kids? Pepper spray?
Yeah. I mean, isn't it just common sense not to get anything that just blinds your child?
Yeah. I'm assuming. I mean, what can you think the toy was? Slime?
Acid or
A
something.
knife.
I bet it's I bet it's Fortnite.
Yeah. You just
True.
put oranges.
Oh,
Squeeze an orange.
It's a really.
when in your
they
eyes.
would blind you. It's a lemon.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you know those like flump toys where they're kind of like a ring of rubber and they like move through your hand as you like squeeze them. But like you'd see them in gift shops a lot. Like
I think I do know what you mean.
Once you squeeze,
Yeah.
They're squishy and they have like pointy.
Yeah.
I'm making a hand movement that is really good for
they're
radio.
like a cylinder.
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah,
a cylinder
yeah,
with
yeah.
bits pushed in.
I don't think they're
Yeah.
gonna blind someone.
I feel like the liquid in there could cause danger.
There's
Yeah.
a thing where Mr. Stretchy Armstrong.
Yeah,
thing, like
Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, that's what
Oh
it
yeah.
is. I don't know.
Almost.
Messed that up somehow. The stuff inside that was like poisonous at one point. If you broke him, you'd die.
Well, that could blind your child.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if
put
you
them in
die, you
the
just be
stuck
really
in
ill.
some good co-op news. Will, what have we got? Third and last.
My one is haunted by dead woman's hand. And there's a picture that goes with it. I really like this picture because there's this nice old woman and she's got a little cat next to her.
Oh,
No,
She's got this little ginger
no,
cat.
that's another bit of co-op news.
I know, but this is what you sent me, so this is all I could see.
there's a bit of a scary picture next to that. You can't
I
really
don't
see.
want to look at that because I'll cry. It's a scary picture of like a hand on like a
So this woman was
glass mirror.
Oh
presumably
yeah, like on a foggy.
Yeah,
haunted
Haunted by a dead
hand.
woman's
sort of like
hand.
Psycho kind of thing. Yeah, I don't
I
know
don't
how that
believe
haunts
it.
you.
I feel like they thought it was like a ghost, like touching her every so often, like on the shoulder or something like that. It wasn't like a literal.
Well, where's
hand,
the
I
rest?
imagine.
I mean, if the hand's haunting her, presumably the rest of the body's haunting someone
Someone
else.
else.
Yeah,
She must know the hand beforehand anyway.
that's
Oh.
see, beforehand.
That's unintentional.
He's clever, this one.
But like, yeah,
Nice.
how'd you notice? Baffled that.
Baffled.
Baffled.
Have you had any other answers? I've got a couple answers for our what is the best soft drink question. We've had one in from Lottie. She says, what is it? Cucumber water.
yeah,
That's
okay. I mean, that's
disgusting.
just like water, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
that's just a bit of
really
water and some
plain.
cucumber in it.
I bet she's a sparkling water kind of person as well.
Oh, I don't like tonic water.
My dad
Oh, I
drinks
hate tonic
sparkling water at the moment because he thinks he's all rich now. He's like an international businessman. I
Yeah.
went back home to our fridge. I drink like the worst Asda squash at the moment. I go back and he has got his fridge full to the brim of like 80p waters. Like he pays for water now.
I'll tell you what I saw, right? It was something like 200 million gallons of water. Just amount of
Nestle
water.
bought it, yeah.
Nestle bought it for $200.
And they sell it back to Michigan.
I'm just the markup on that, the price markup on that, the money they make back.
Capitalism in
I can't.
America.
It's,
Ludicrous. In this
Makes me
current
cry.
socio-economic climate.
Oh, there we
it's
go.
Ludicrous.
no,
Luda.
Oh dear.
Please join in with that, Max.
We've also
Should we have
I've heard Megan say watermelon water.
rank?
I mean,
it's better than
watermelon doesn't
cucumber.
really taste much anyway.
It's
So.
better than cucumber water.
Yeah, true.
But
Yeah.
give it a
We've
go.
got a Fat Lip by, is it Sum 41?
I mean, you're reading it.
Well, yeah.
It's on 41.
Sum 41. This
wow.
is a Nerve dinner time. You got Adam, Max and Will here. That was a real hip shaker.
Whoa, there you go.
Shaky, yeah.
Uh,
Feet mover.
a real toe tapper. Yeah. So I've been thinking about my school days.
Oh,
Way back when.
yeah.
Yeah. Because that
Baby
song
Austin.
reminded me of like the Tony Hawk days.
Oh, yeah.
When
Used
you
to
were
love playing
Tony
that.
Hawk.
Yeah, basically. And it reminded me of the times that I got in trouble at school. And there's definitely a main instance that comes into my mind. And it was when in year 1,
Oh.
I got in trouble. And it really sticks in my mind. So I was in the toilets with Jacob Powell.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh.
he hands me
Troublemaker, right on.
a chunk of soap. And he goes, draw on the mirror.
Why is he threatening you?
I think I wrote like my name on the mirror, which isn't the cleverest thing.
that's
And your
do.
class as well.
No one would write their own name.
I genuinely thought this was harmless. It's soap. It literally wipes off in one like whoosh. It's soluble in water. I didn't even think it's not like cracked mirror or don't like permanent damage. It's
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
I genuinely didn't even think it was a bad thing to do, and so I have done it. He drew some stuff as well.
Oh.
Just like scribbles. And then the next thing I know, there's an emergency assembly done. An emergency assembly gets called. And I'm like, emergency assembly. This is usually when like someone's been throwing toilet paper around or something like that, like something really bad.
Something
Yeah.
really serious.
Uh,
like toilet paper.
Yeah, you know how it is. You know the score. And I'm terrified. Miss Foster, the head teacher, goes, someone has been drawing soap on the boys' toilets. And then I go bright red. I'm a rubbish liar. Everyone would know that, who knows me.
Start crying.
Yeah.
That'll get you out of it.
And I go back to lesson. I'm quite red. I get pulled out. Jacob Powell has confessed on me.
Oh my god. Snitch.
He did.
Pull him out.
And I was like, he did it as well. And they didn't believe me. He was like, yeah, but he came. You left yourself in guilt. He was the honourable one who said what you both did. He gets nothing.
Honourable.
Yep.
Snitch. You know what happens to snitches?
He gets stitches.
Yeah.
I was well
What's
angry.
he doing right now? If you if you know him,
Couldn't tell you. Just like motocross.
Probably in prison.
stuff.
Yeah. Doing it in prison still.
Yeah. Still serving 7 years.
That's the worst thing I did at school, I think.
That's really hardcore, not gonna lie.
Either of you done anything bad at school?
See, I reckon Max has probably got a better story than me, so I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
This is just a guess.
Okay.
Debate.
How rude.
I used to get held back because my handwriting was so bad they couldn't read it.
That's not in trouble.
I know,
What is this?
but they held me back at like lunchtimes and things to maybe rewrite stuff because my handwriting was dreadful, still is quite bad. See, I always thought it's because I was left-handed, but then I realised other people are also left-handed, so that's not a very good excuse. That's it.
Oh wow.
That's not in trouble. That's just.
Well, it is. I was allowed to go and play outside.
Yeah, but I never got my pen license actually.
Oh, that was
You
a
had
big
a pen
thing.
license?
That was a big thing in primary school.
Oh, I used to sign my own planner because I was a bad boy.
I never.
Can
I
you
didn't
believe
do it.
that?
I couldn't get
Don't
away
say
with
it too
that.
loud.
Yeah, I used to sign my mate's planner as well, and I could use that.
What,
signature
Will?
really well. I wouldn't write my own name.
Max, have you got any trouble
I
stories?
do actually, but my handwriting was pretty bad as well. But
Yeah.
I didn't have to do anything bad about it. I just had to come in like early, like before school every day.
Ah,
It was
Why?
called the early birds, and you
Yeah.
just practice writing for half an hour.
okay.
Well, they just left the problem with me. They never fixed it. I still can't read my own writing.
I've got a story. I've said one before, but I've got another one. This is probably back in like year 2. So this is
Whoa.
I
lunchtime.
like all these are going back quite far. Like
Oh,
these,
yeah.
none of these are
We're
remotely
not
recent.
in, like the life of crime anymore. you
No,
know.
we're changed men
Ever
now.
since like primary school, we don't do anything like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
So this is probably like year 2, maybe year 1. This is like lunchtime, so everyone's coming back to go into the last lesson. They're ringing the bell and stuff, and you always like line up in your lines for like your class, whatever. So I'm in the queue waiting about, and I just like erupt a sneeze. I just sneeze right in front of me. It's caught me off guard, so I like sneezed directly in front of me. Didn't even cover my hands.
Oh.
Went onto the back of this girl's head,
Oh no!
and then she
That's
turned around. I was
horrible.
like, ugh. I must have like a massive sneeze because a teacher saw me and she thought I'd spat at this girl. So this girl's like covered in my snot or whatever, and this teacher comes up to me. Why did you just spit at this woman? I'm like, what? I'm so like, if a teacher like raises his voice to me, I'm like, I'm gonna
Just
cry.
I used to.
Absolutely cry.
It's natural defense mechanism. Just cry.
And then like I had no idea. I completely forgot the word for sneeze. I can't remember it. Like I chewed on her. I chewed on her. That's the only thing. I chewed on. Like I chew. How can you describe a sneeze without saying yeah? So I was doing it. I was bamboozled, like crying my eyes out.
No.
So I got a letter home about it, and my mum was like, "What is this?" And I explained to her. I was like, "Oh,
Spitting on people.
So
That's horrible.
I got a letter home. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got The Only Night by James Morrison. That was The Only Night by James Morrison. Christmas time is upon us. I'm not feeling very Christmassy. Can you
Same.
tell?
Well, yeah, you are wearing
Yeah.
like a summer Hawaiian sort
He's
of
wearing
shirt.
a short sleeve Hawaiian shirt. Me and Max are.
Where's the
clashing.
rest of you?
Wearing
We got some
Christmas
Christmas jumpers on.
Mm.
Feeling very festive. I am. I don't think Max
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that sparks a question. What makes you feel Christmassy?
I don't know. When you get older, you just don't really feel that festive anymore.
Yeah.
But for me, recently, like being at uni and stuff, I don't feel really festive until I go home.
Ah.
Yeah.
So like when I like go back home to Essex, like the house just smells Christmassy because like
Yeah.
parents would like put a few decorations up, and you know decorations just linger with some sort of Christmassy
Woody.
smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as I get home, like it's Christmas.
Scented candles or no?
I guess so. Yeah.
My grandparents have like a gingerbread candle. That's my favourite sort of Christmassy smell.
The grand candle.
Where I
Yeah.
used to work, we would sell pine cones that
Yeah.
smelt like Christmas.
Pure.
I don't know how to describe it. They smell
Yeah.
like exactly what you'd imagine.
Like reindeer.
I smell. I think they
Like-
just smell wet.
Well, it doesn't rain and you think, oh, is it Christmas time?
For me, it's like just having a Christmas tree up with like lights on it.
Just seeing the
Yeah,
Christmas
'cause,
lights.
Like, yeah, no. Then it being at home, there being a Christmas tree up because you sit with
Yeah.
like low light. In
Well,
your
we've already
living
got a
room.
Christmas tree up.
I know we do, but I mean like a proper
Yeah,
one.
okay.
Yeah,
Ours is very,
our
like-
Christmas tree at the moment. It's not.
It's a very bare.
Yeah, it's quite bare minimum.
Yeah.
It's got a Mexican hat as a star on it because we couldn't find a star. It's similar.
That's-
But
that's
the Winton Lights as well. If anyone's been in Winton recently,
Great place.
Are they
Recommend it.
marvellous?
yeah. Oh,
A
it's
scene
like,
to behold?
eighth wonder of the world right there. It's like the Aurora Borealis come to
Shut
life in
up.
Winton. It's like the amount of effort they must put into it. It's at least
Literally jaw dropping.
It's leave £50 from G&T's they must spend minimum. Minimum.
Oh, advent calendar. Yeah,
so
yeah.
back at school.
Actually, yeah. Rewind.
forgot
Advent
mine.
calendar's my answer.
So like
Yeah.
back at school, you get your advent calendar. As soon as you wake up,
Ooh,
what? You can
mulled wine. That's my favourite. I think my mum will agree.
I was midway through mine, so
Yeah.
sorry
Sorry,
to
I don't
interrupt
care.
that.
You said smells. The
Okay,
end.
we can forget you said that. Just talk after me. So like back at school, it's the first December. You're like, hell yeah, I've got a lot of
my little
chocolate.
chocky.
But then it gets to uni, like I just can't be asked. Like during first year, got an advent calendar, just couldn't be asked to open it.
It's not.
And then
that much
second year,
effort. Didn't get one.
I got one, but I didn't open it at all.
Oh.
I just couldn't be asked.
I always forget to get them. I see them on there on the 30th of November. I'm like, don't worry, I'll get one tomorrow.
Yeah, I either eat them all at once or just forget it's there and they just go off.
I know I've got one at home because I complained that I didn't have one last year. Problem is I'm not at home.
No. Yeah.
So I don't know who's eating my chocolates. But they better be there when I get back.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What was your answer?
I like mulled wine.
Oh, okay. There you
And
go.
my
cool,
mum
let's
would
move on
agree.
then. Yeah, that's good.
I think it's my favourite beverage. We're going to go straight into the answers that we've had.
Okay.
So, Kiva, whose birthday, shout out to Kiva,
Shout out.
on the
Happy
12th of December. It's her birthday.
Oh, okay.
So, happy birthday for the 12th on Nerve Radio. She says Diet Coke, along with my aunt who says Diet Coke is the
Nah.
best beverage.
It's wrong.
I think it's
I like
alright.
it, but
No, I'm not a
it's not the
fan.
best.
Just
Yeah.
get Coke instead.
No.
Well,
Bad
yeah.
for you.
Like I've said, I'm a zero man. My mum has said mulled wine is her favourite drink.
I've got
Limited
that
herself there. Any others that we've had in?
Um,
Any other messages?
I could tell you my mum's favourite drink is red wine, but
it's not really a soft drink.
It's not a
but
soft drink. Yeah.
We'll let it slide.
Yeah, it's fine.
Put some water in it. It's a bit
Yeah,
soft.
water it down. It's basically,
Water
it's
wine
it's basically Ribena at that point.
Yeah, drinking another Ribena.
Fair enough. I can tell you, I would imagine my brother, he's like, I'm guessing now.
Yeah.
I bet it's like Pepsi or like,
Not Coke.
Wow.
what do footballers drink?
Lucozade Sport.
That's him. Lucozade Sport.
Lucozade Sport, yeah.
It's right here. It's on.
Yeah.
It's on the desk.
Is it one of those ones with the squirty top where you
Yeah.
like, shh,
Oh,
Yeah, so you can spray people
Prank
with
your
it.
friends.
that's for like
You're like,
cool people.
Blind someone.
I don't know if you can hear that in the mic.
Yeah.
Blind with the eye.
That's the Christmas present that blinds children. So let it blind your
Full of
child.
acid in it.
Oh,
Wow.
I've had a real message in
Water.
from Tom. Water.
Yeah.
Oh, representing.
Oh, yeah.
So not everyone can get water, Tom. So
All right.
it's,
Yeah.
been entitled.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there don't have any water.
Yeah.
So don't show
So
off
you
on
need
it.
to this time of year you need to be
Reconsider.
donating to charity.
At least have some cucumber water.
Yeah. Have
Keane
they never
says
had anything
water.
else?
I'm not
If
allowed
you've
to
drunk
do-
anything that's not water,
Just add a
it's
cucumber.
better than water.
All right.
Okay.
Bye everyone. This has been
Bye-bye.
dinner time on Nerve.
Hope you enjoy it. Have a good Christmas.
Uh,
I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave you with Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. Everyone. Love
Nice.
you.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Stay spicy.